There's a Japanese manga that perfectly explains how tragedy can become spectacle, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. I've had this book on my shelves for a while, but what really pushed me to reading it was The Murder of Charlie Kirk. I had heard that in Flashpoint, the manga takes place in the backdrop of the assassination of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Written as a single contained story by ImaI Arata, Flashpoint is a fictionalized manga about getting caught in a conspiracy theory, or conspiracy culture. The story follows a fictionalized version of ImaI himself, along with his 17-year-old sister-in-law, Mishiro, and his wife, Miki. Flashpoint starts off like a slice of life story. Mishiro skips school every day, and she hangs out with an unemployed ImaI to literally just eat food and play video games all day. One day, ImaI films Mishiro doing some silly dance. Mishiro posts it, and then they go viral. Mishiro's online personality begins to grow, and over time she gets more and more followers. Then one day, the two pass by a public appearance by Shinzo Abe. ImaI starts to film and live stream Abe's talk. Mishiro does her little dance thing in the background, and during that same live stream, Abe is assassinated. What I find the most interesting about this book is it doesn't take a political stance. Instead, it uses Abe's death as a vehicle to take a broader view of modern information consumption, social media, conspiracy culture, and it depicts how the internet can warp reality for real people. The moment Abe is assassinated, Mishiro is caught in a wave of conspiracy theories. People start pointing to her live stream and saying, "That's a signal. I think she's giving a signal. Her silly little dance was what triggered Abe's death." And weeks go by, and we just see the reaction in how Mishiro and ImaI fit into all of that. The fact that Mishiro becomes part of like this conspiracy theory is so interesting because she doesn't do anything. The internet turns their visibility into multiple narratives, not just one. In our digital world where any public figure can be a celebrity, you can't control your own narrative. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think it's a really interesting book. The way that Arata depicts shooting zombies in video games and what that looks like through a screen versus a real-life death is completely different, obviously. But Flashpoint is so good because it captures exactly how tragedies can mutate online and how fast that happens. The truth can get buried under noise. Real people end up becoming symbols for one narrative or the other, and your life can just fall apart when the internet decides you're part of that story.